Hey, what's going on? Well, I know I probably look tired right now because, well, I am tired. I just came back from a wedding and I'll be posting that gig log probably either later on tonight or early tomorrow morning sometime. But anyway, it was a great wedding tonight, and I'll give you more details on that later, but I just got home a little while ago. It's about 11 o'clock now here on Saturday evening. But now what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about health and DJs. And, you know, we've seen this year, you know, a couple of our DJ friends who have had strokes. One of them was fatal. Of course, I'm talking about Brian S. Red, and I'm also talking about Steve Coltis down in Australia. And, you know, it got me thinking, you know, when you really think about it, we have a business and a job that is stressful. I mean, I know probably somebody that's in the outside world, you know, maybe thinking, okay, well, all they do is they just go play music, and, you know, what's stressful about that? Well, we do have a stressful job, and anybody who's been doing this for a while knows how stressful it is. And if you're a newbie DJ, or you're somebody that's just thinking about becoming a DJ, then yeah, I've got some news for you. It is definitely a stressful job. You're going to find that out very quickly when you become a DJ. Well, now, why is that? Well, because we have a lot of responsibility. For example, a wedding. You know, like today, I did a wedding ceremony and a reception. And you know what? To make sure that the bride has the music that she wants and to make sure everything is perfect, that's my responsibility. And it's my responsibility to make sure that the reception goes smoothly. Because think about this for a second, okay? When you're at a wedding reception, you know, if you're just an average person there, what's one thing you're going to remember? You're going to remember the DJ. I mean, yeah, you know, the food may be, you know, great or maybe awful or whatever. I mean, but most people aren't going to be walking away from that reception saying 6 months later, boy, that chicken was horrible that they served there, or that roast beef was bad, or whatever. You know, no, they're going to be looking back and saying, you know what, that was a fun reception because I remember we got up and danced to this song and did this, and that DJ was a lot of fun. So yeah, it is a lot of pressure because we do have a lot riding on us. I mean, you know, we can make or break the night, and you know, and that's going to be something that bride and groom is going to remember for the rest of their lives. And just like tonight, I mean, I had the bride come up and hug me, and the groom even came up and hugged me. That was nice, you know, telling me that I made their day absolutely perfect. I get emails all the time, and I mean, you know what? That's what it's all about. That's what I love. So yeah, we do live, and we do have a stressful job, I should say. I am so tired, but anyway, we do have a stressful job, and it's not easy. I mean, I wish it was easy. But now what I want to talk about is health and DJs. And as you know, Brian had a stroke earlier this year, and also Steve Coltis down in Australia, but unfortunately Steve passed away from his stroke. But that really got me thinking. I thought, you know what, I haven't been to the doctor in a while, and it really started me, you know, thinking about this. You know, as DJs, since we do have a stressful job, we need to make sure we keep up on that kind of thing. And, you know, I started going to Walmart. You know, when I'd go there, I'd take my blood pressure and stuff, and I started noticing my blood pressure was like really high. I think even one time I think I clocked it at, or actually found out it was like 153 over like 95 or something like that, which is just unbelievably high. I mean, that's something. But anyway, I went to Jacksonville on vacation back in July, and both my mom and my sister are nurses, and I told them about that, and so they have, you know, the blood pressure cuffs there, and they started taking my blood pressure, and they said, no, it's high, you got to go to the doctor. So anyway, I went to the doctor, and you know, my doctor did determine that my blood pressure was high, and he said, you know what, you need to go see your cardiologist, because I noticed I was having some chest pains too. Like one morning, I was on the air at the radio station. It was about 5 o'clock, and I don't know what happened. I mean, I just started feeling like really, really lightheaded, and then I just got this real tightness in my chest. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you kind of feel, it kind of felt like how you feel whenever you've been sick, you know, you've been coughing a lot, you know how your chest kind of feels raw a little bit? You know, you probably had that happen before. Well, that's kind of like what I had, but it came on very suddenly. And so I did go see a cardiologist, and he put me on some blood pressure medicine. That seems to be helping. And we also did a stress test. And I have not gotten the results of the stress test. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to call the doctor's office Monday because it's been 3 weeks. And they should have given me the results of the stress test. So I've called them a few times, and they said the doctor still hadn't signed off on it. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, I would like to find out what's going on there. But the point is if you're a DJ, make sure you go to the doctor, make sure you get checked out and stuff, because we are under a tremendous amount of stress. And if anybody tells you that being a DJ isn't stressful, well, they're lying to you, because it is. We have a lot riding on us. We have a big responsibility. And I kind of compare our profession almost like an airline pilot. Now, you know, nobody's going to die if we mess up, you know, our job or something like that. But you know, you got to think about what an airline pilot has to go through. You know, he flies every day, and you know, his responsibility. If he makes one little mistake, he can kill hundreds of people, you know what I'm saying, even on the ground and in the air. So you know, he's got a lot of responsibility too. So I mean, I'm sure that's really stressful. Same thing with us. I mean, like I said, when we do a gig, especially weddings, I mean, everything rides on us. If we're doing the ceremony, you know, we have to do it absolutely perfect in order for it to work. I mean, you know, and when you have that big responsibility on that, you can make or break the entire day. It's going to be, you know, a lot of pressure on you. So that's just my tip for that. And, you know, if I find out anything about my stress test, I'll make sure I do that. I usually try not to get personal in these videos, but, you know, I'll find out what's going to be happening and let you know more about that later. But anyway, I am on medicine right now, and I think it is helping me. They give me medicine to lower my cholesterol and lower my blood pressure. And you know what? Blood pressure is something that could lead to a stroke or a heart attack down the line. You know, and I'm 36 years old now, so I'm not necessarily too young to have that. You know, have something like that. I'm beginning to realize that. So, you know, that's something you need to make sure you take care of, and make sure you check out and check with your doctor. And something else I've started taking an aspirin a day. You know, it thins your blood out, and I talked to my doctor about that, and he said that's a good idea. And I also take fish oil too, because fish oil is actually heart healthy too. So if you go to the store and you want to help out your heart, buy some fish oil and take it. You know, you'll find it there. It's in the dietary areas, you know, where all the vitamins and stuff like that. It's called fish oil, and look at that, and take a couple of those a day. And they're not expensive. I think it's like $5 a bottle, something like that. So that's what I paid for it. But it does help you out a lot. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start working on editing the video, and hopefully we'll have a gig log posted from tonight's wedding. Like I said, it was great. Everything went wonderful, and I'll be talking to you more about that coming up in the gig log, and I think you'll really like that. So until next time, practice and enjoy.